Yesterday morning on June 6, 1944, in Normandy, France, the Western Allies made an amphibious landing and secured a beachhead. The Allied powers continue to make gains seemingly on every front. The Battle of the Atlantic is no different. This patrol is still young, and U-531 has been bombed and depth charged more times than I care to count. Currently, U-531 is heading southwest towards the Black Pit in an attempt to get out of the majority of Allied air cover. Hello everybody, Wolf back here, and welcome back aboard U-531 for part 4 of our 10th patrol. As you can see, the boat is currently submerged. That is because if we go to our periscope, it is broad daylight out there, as you can see. I forgot I wasn't at periscope depth. We're at 25 meters, so I can't raise the scope and let you folks see, but there you have it. We are currently right here at grid AM42, pretty much right where we left off in the previous episode. We're going to try to keep breaking away from England here. We're very close, and honestly, the sheer amount of aircraft and destroyers we've seen in this area is pretty intimidating and not good for our health whatsoever. So we're going to try to keep meandering away as best we can. Obviously, with daylight conditions like they are currently, I don't want to surface the boat. We'll have to surface to recharge batteries and only replenish oxygen in this weather because we can't snorkel with those choppy seas up there. But that is the current plan of action, to break into grid BD and even move further south. It looks like this northwestern portion of grid BD is aircraft free. Also, this chunk of AK, there's a pretty serious convoy route that goes right through there, Halifax to Liverpool. That is where we will head in that case. We'll move right there. Perfect. So we'll pretty much be heading on a western course. Yeah, that should work out just fine. Currently, the boat is in relatively okay shape. The torpedo situation is as follows. G7Es in the bow 4 torpedoes. We have one Fat 2 in reserve and then another G7E. Two G7Es in the aft tubes and one G7E in reserve. That's all we have for the time being. No resupply boats or anything like that at this point in the war. They have all been destroyed. The crew is okay. Let's rotate some of these fellas out. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Not perfect, but it'll have to do for the time being. I see some of the crew's getting pretty tired. We still have this damaged compartment. When I reloaded the game, I did get a notification that our active sonar was destroyed. Somewhere. No, it's gone. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I saw it. I may be crazy, but that may be why we have a destroyed component here. Maybe like the receiver's destroyed or something like that. That would make a lot of sense. Although when we go into the sonar room, it says our sonar's fine. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I am curious to see what our hull integrity will be like at the end of this patrol when we return to Lorient. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty low. I don't know if it'll be the lowest hull integrity we've ever had, but I'm sure it'll be in the running for it. We have been bombed, all sorts of terrible things this patrol, and I don't see it stopping at this point. I think that's all the news I really have to report for the time being. Like I said, we're really picking up right where we left off in the previous episode. It'll be a slow crawl out of the thick of Allied air cover and into just the thin of Allied air cover. There'll still be aircraft here, very long-ranged aircraft, as well as carrier-based aircraft. So there's no escaping it, but there is reducing the frequency of these encounters. So that's the current plan of action. I'll cut now, keep you folks updated as we progress onward. Okay, we've received a lone report of a ship heading east-northeast, so we are going at full speed in an attempt to intercept this here. Hopefully we will be able to. It would be nice to find a lone merchant ship and be able to torpedo it without the threat of being depth charged to oblivion. So that is going to be the plan of action for now. We're going to try to intercept that. Unfortunately, the only way of intercepting it in any reasonable manner is on the surface, so that is what we are currently doing. We are on the surface going full speed, making 14 knots. I may go to flank speed just to catch it a little sooner, but we'll see. Hopefully no aircraft are around. Okay, we've spotted the merchant ship rather close, a lot closer than I would have liked here. Oops, I accidentally clicked out of my screen. Changed course slightly? It really is by itself.
114.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Neuer Kurs 132.
I don't like this. It could be a Q ship. It could be a trap. Q ships were designed to look like merchant ships, and then when a U-boat attacked them, they'd bring all their guns to bear that they had hidden. So, this looks like a Liberty cargo, however. Let's see. Speed is slow, heading east. Let's plot this out. Wow, we can... This is amazing. This is utterly amazing. Okay. Mark, let's bring out our stopwatch, and we'll 315 the target to try to establish a true speed here. And start. Oh, according to this, we've been detected. Has she seen us? Yeah, she's firing. Fuck me. We don't have a deck gun either. All ahead flank.
Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus.
Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus.
Okay, let's turn away. We'll have to re-engage.
Neuer Kurs 16.
Run. Yeah, I don't know why they spotted her when she was literally right in front of us. 1 minute. We'll use time compression, try to finish this out, although this is not going to be accurate whatsoever. But hopefully we can still get into a decent position to torpedo her. If we had a deck gun, I'd be returning fire now. Well, it's a little late for that. This is the first lone merchant ship we've seen in how many episodes and how many patrols? What's it doing out here? It may have gotten separated from the convoy lock. Okay, mark that down. Speed 4 to 5 knots while zigzagging. Change course slightly. Okay, it looks like we're out of range of our guns. We'll continue to try to swing about. Let's break visual contact. And let's turn on our radar at this point. Use time compression. I can't believe my watch crew spotted her when she was that close. That's kind of frustrating. But in any case, we can reduce speed. Don't want to bust my diesels. Try to get around this enemy ship. What do we have loaded? T3 torpedoes, that's right. Should be fine for an attack like this. Hopefully she'll stop zigzagging a little further down the line, and that's when I will engage. Okay, losing visual contact. Now we're just keeping track of her on radar. Perfect. And we lost her with radar as well. Oh, we'll maneuver around. Okay, picked her up on radar. She's still zigzagging according to radar. And let's slow down a little bit. Perfect. I'll have to get her speed further down the line because that speed with her zigzagging is not going to be accurate at all. And we'll just close in nice and easy here. This one guy is still they're still in their rubbers, all of them. A whole lot of them. What's wrong with you fellas? I know, you have to dive or take the crewmen off for them to change into their normal clothes when the weather conditions change, so I'll wait here. Wait here for her unless she completely changed course. We'll find out. There she is. Spotted her. Didn't pick her up on radar. Of course we won it. There she is, dead ahead. Okay, periscope depth. I think we'll be able to set up a stern torpedo shot here. I cannot tell if she's still zigzagging. Doesn't look like she is. Nope, according to the plot, she is not. Beautiful. Down the periscope depth. We'll set up a stern torpedo shot. Hopefully this will be a somewhat textbook attack. Let's turn north. She's heading east. That'll give us a good 90-degree angle. Down at 12 meters. Perfect. Okay. Let's go to the attack scope. Up periscope. Merchant ships. It's probably a Liberty cargo. There we go. 7,000 tonner. I'll probably just launch both torpedoes I'm sure she's radioed for help, and where we currently are, I'm sure that help is very, very close, if I'm being honest with you. Let's go ahead and try to get a new speed. And mark. Start the timer. There we go. Reduce speed to around 2 knots. Just start crawling. Passing 1 minute. 2 minutes. 3 minutes. Closing in on 15 seconds. We'll mark at 15 seconds, and that should give us a pretty accurate speed for the target. 15 seconds, mark. I like to do it like this. Go. 5 knots. Okay, we will plug 5 knots in here. Speed's 5 knots. We'll be launching a salvo. I'm going to shoot both of them. I want to be sure she goes under. Salvo consisting of tubes 5 and 6. Spread will be maybe 1 degree for the time being. We'll adjust that as the time comes. We'll get range as she gets a little closer as well. Okay, our boat's at 11 meters. And she is closing nicely. I can't believe this ship is operating all by her lonesome. I mean, I'm not really complaining. It's definitely a nice change of pace. It allows us to get a nice torpedo attack in. Rudder and midships here. We'll start reversing the boat, closing in. Get nice and close to the target. And may have to move forward, actually. She is just going so slow. Okay, start going forward, reduce speed. Perfect. Okay, now it's time to really set up our attack. Does look like a Liberty cargo to me. Actually. Stand by. Yeah, this is a Victory cargo. Yep, sure is. You can tell by the bow. Yep, Victory cargo ship, 8,000 tonner. I'll definitely use 2 torpedoes. I can't make out the nationality, but I'm assuming it's either American or British at this point. Angle on bow. Let's set at... Oh, come on. 60 degrees port. There we go. Speed 5 knots. Range. Let's get a range real fast. Top of the mast, 1,451 meters. That is believable. Draft of this vessel is 8.5 meters. We'll set our torpedo depth to 9 meters. Magnetic pistols, long range. They only have 1 speed setting. Perfect. And yeah, 1.5 degree spread. And we just need to wait at this point. Probably lower my periscope just a wee bit. And I'll start moving forward a little quicker. Really maintain depth a bit better. Alright, closing. Nice and easy. Okay, we should be golden. Let's do one last range reading. Lock on target. Angle on bow still just shy of 90 degrees. Probably 85. Range. One last range reading. 1,275 meters. I think she's slightly farther away than that, but that's fine. Impact angle is getting there. We'll let it go a little bit more. Open tubes 5 and 6. Oh. There we go. Opening tubes. Things looking good. Alright, tubes 5 and 6. Los. Let's see what we get. Run time's just over 2 minutes. Or just over 1 minute. Looks like 1 minute and 23 seconds here. I don't think we'll actually be able to hear on the hydrophones too well. She is right in our baffles. We can check our map as well. Looks like both torpedoes are running hot, straight, and normal to the target, and I think they'll get her in the bow and in the stern. a pretty good spread we got. Impact should be soon. Come on. Got her. That's what I'm talking about. Number 2. Good hit. And she is engulfed in flames, firing off a star shell there. And she actually was pretty good with that. Popped it right over where we are. Okay, lower this a little bit. That's a pretty good hit if I do say so. Engulfed in flames. I think 2 torpedoes will be more than enough to actually sink her. Let's take a listen on the hydrophone, make sure nothing else is closing in. I said she did pick us up at the beginning, so I am worried about... That sounds... Okay. Change course.
Neuer Kurs 6-8.
We got the confirmation she is going down. Finally, some success.
Die letzten Funksprüche. Vor Flieger getaucht, abgedrängt, Fühlung verloren. Vor Zerstörer getaucht, Wasserbomben. Geräusche werden schwächer.
Okay, after sinking that ship, we have continued back on our general course, more or less, and I have reloaded tube number 5 here with another G7E. Let's go ahead and make sure all the crew's hunky-dory there, and let's see how much tonnage that was. A Victory cargo, I identified it correctly. 8,279 tons, so that brings our total sunk vessels up to 2. And we both sunk them 2 days apart there. We'll continue moving on to grid AK, way out here. Let's go ahead and plot that like so. I'm going to stay submerged for the time being. I do want to listen out for any warships in the area, as I guarantee you that merchant ship shot off some radio messages alerting them of our presence. So we'll see if they end up showing up. I'm kind of nervous about that, but we will find out. I'll keep you folks updated as we continue onward. Well, this is pretty interesting. We have another lone merchant contact here at 240. I don't understand what the heck's going on with these lone merchant contacts, but you know what? I'll take it. They're just falling right into my lap. And okay, it's all right, Hal. We're fine. It's a cargo ship. Looks like either it's a maybe another Victory cargo actually. I don't know why my men are acting weird. Okay, let's turn to 030. And we are going to make an attack here. Yeah, let's turn north. It looks like we're pretty much directly in line with that previous Victory cargo. Maybe this is just a Victory cargo route here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Check the map. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's really a single shipping lane here. But it is possible that they're just getting cocky and operating by themselves, or it's just, by coincidence, another Victory cargo is lagging behind the rest of the convoy. Okay, we'll try to get the speed of this target as it gets a little bit closer. I think I'll launch 2 torpedoes at it once again to ensure destruction of the vessel. I don't want to linger around the area for more than I really have to. Okay, I think we're in a pretty good spot to speed out the target. Let's see, what is its length? Length of the target is 140 meters. Okay, so we'll use the red scale. See what we got. Start. Wait for the ship to pass. She's crawling. 4 knots. Yeah, I think she may be going 4 knots as well. That was the speed of the previous one, right? Or was it 5? Oh, golly, I don't remember. 4 knots. Okay. We'll go with it. I'll try to do this one more time as she gets a little closer here. Anyway, lock on target. Let's get range.
Die letzten Funksprüche.
C's getting a little choppy now. Range 1,500 meters. Sounds good. Speed 4 knots. Set. Let's adjust course slightly.
Jawohl, Herr Kalon.
Okay, that should be sufficient.
Losmachen, kein Fehler mehr.
Let's try this one more time. Shoot. Use the Uyag here. Let it run its course. Can't make out the flag on the vessel, but I'm assuming it's enemy. And stop. Okay, 5 knots. 5 knots set. Has to be closer than 1,000 meters. We'll 1,300. Okay. Angle on bow, much closer to 90, and probably 80 degrees starboard. Depth will set to 9 meters. Everything's looking good. Open tubes 1 and 3. We'll open them soon. I'll just keep waiting. Actually, I think I'll fire now. Open tubes 1 and 3. Reduce range slightly. We are closing on the target. Okay, tubes 1 and 3. Hopefully everything's good. Quick glance. Good, good, good. Angle on bows. Fine. Okay, tubes 1 and 3. Los. 1 away. And 3 away. There they go. Let's take a... Oh, shoot. Keep doing that. Let's take a look at this. Okay, definitely overestimated range. But those look pretty good. Those look like they're running hot straight normal towards the target. Let's take a look. Here's the torpedoes. They're running on the surface. What did I set it at? I set magnetic pistols at... Whatever. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I guess they are running pretty deep. There we go. 1 impact. And 2 impacts. There we go. Not bad. It looked like they were running, like, just skimming the surface there. Firing off a star shell. Let's see, what nationality is it? It's Canadian. The other one was Canadian too. What's up with this? What's up with these crazy Canadians sailing by themselves? Look how heavily armed this thing is, though. Well, hopefully 2 will be able to sink her. I'll see. She's zigzagging around now. Oh my gosh, is it really going to be okay? She doesn't look too good. I suppose we'll stalk her and wait for her to sink. I hope 2 will be enough. I really don't want to pump a 3rd torpedo into this ship. It would be less than ideal. Got a radio message. U-441 has failed to respond to repeated radio transmissions, presumed sunk. Oh, she has a very heavy list to starboard. Well, we'll see. We'll continue to track her. I do think she will go down. It's only a matter of time here. Okay, we just got the report. She is going down. And yeah, I think she's done for there looking at it. So let's go ahead and continue on our course. How many tons? Another victory cargo. 9,820 tons. So not too shabby there. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, we'll continue on our merry way. Well, we are moving away from the target now, and we are starting to reload our last 2 torpedoes into the tubes. Our last 2 reserves, I guess I should say. But unfortunately, that's all the time I have to really record today, so this will be a slightly shorter video than normal, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. It's definitely a throwback video back to when things weren't so dangerous for us, and we can engage merchant ships, single merchant ships at will. But they're pretty rare now. I was very surprised to see 1 of them, let alone 2 of them, within such a short period of time, but here we are. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video as always. Thank you all for watching. This is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.